Hey guys, Chicky456 here, back with a crafting video. I know it's been a while. I've definitely got more involved with my speed paints. I want to definitely work on this craft. I had it planned for a while now, but since little Shingam's birthday is coming up, I thought this would be perfect for it. Can I just say I love that little Shingam's birthday is also in the same month my birthday's in, so I really love that connection that I have with the cartoon character. But anyways, the main craft we're going to be focusing on is this. These are paint your own kawaii nesting dolls. I seen this at Five Below, and I just had to get it because other than that I probably would have had to go online to get nesting dolls. But I think these are perfect for the craft that I plan. And no, we're not coloring these, guys. I'm going to recraft these into the nesting dolls, or more so they were called the danger dollies from that one episode of Little Shingam, you know, the one where they literally ate people. They also did appear in the spin-off series Baby Little Shingam and tried to attack the babies. That's still kind of messed up though, that whole premise of the show, just having villains sent back in time to literally defeat a baby. Poor little Shingam can't catch a break, damn. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to be repurposing these into the nesting danger dollies. Of course, we're just going to be using only 3 of these since there were only 3 of them. But anyways, let's get into starting this craft. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Cheap paints that we're not going to be using. Oh, it's a sturdy paintbrush. I'll probably keep it. It does seem like a nice paintbrush. It'll go with my other paintbrushes. And you just got a bunch of empty space. And here are the nesting dolls. They do seem nice. They are like a nice base coat painted to them. And yep, I always wanted these as a kid because I just thought they were so cool. I'm going to have to sand these down a little bit just to make sure they don't get stuck to each other. So we're going to have these as the 3 danger dollies. So there was a change in plans, technically. So when I was sketching out the dolls on the nesting base, is what we'll call it, the pencil wasn't really sticking that well. And I realized too down the line this would be way longer. This was going to take like a way longer process. And especially with the smallest doll, this was going to be really tricky with just how small the little nesting base was. So in the end, I decided to go with this route where as you can see, I'm making a speed paint of the dolls. I'm going to print those out and then actually glue them onto the nesting doll base. This, in the end, turned out to be a lot easier and better, especially with how detailed they kind of were compared to just a small nesting doll base as well. So in the end, I'm glad I went with this route. It turned out way better. Alright guys, here is the finished product. I am very happy with how these turned out. I'm also glad I went with this route of printing and sketching the picture out first and putting it just on the craft instead of trying to sketch them on here, especially for Big Gouda, because look at how tiny that is. Kind of funny how his name's Big Gouda, yet he's the smallest. It's got nothing in him. It's to eat people. They like to eat people, apparently. Well, they are the danger dollies after all, so that should give you a warning right there. I'm glad they did return in Baby Little Shingam too. I thought they were just going to be like a one-time thing and enemy and that was going to be it, but I'm glad to see they actually were put in Baby Little Shingam too. That was kind of creepy though. Anyways, overall I'm really happy with how these guys turned out in the end. Way better than what I've expected, especially if I tried to sketch these guys on here. And yeah, just another thing to add to my collection of making stuff for making actual like merchandise, I guess, for these shows. Overall, thank you guys so much for watching. Another happy birthday to little Shingam, and to me technically, since August is both of our birthdays. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.